And we just take the feet about hip width apart. And just take a few moments to just ground, to step into our bodies. Stepping onto your mat, stepping into your practice this afternoon. So close down your eyes. Close down your eyes and just step inwards. So stepping away from your day, your morning, into your afternoon, and just stepping into a little bit of space for your body, for your mind. Relax the arms alongside your body. Soften your knees. The eyes are closed as we fully step inwards. So just deepening the breath, lengthening the breath, becoming more and more aware of your breath. And as you breathe, really get that breath, as I say so often, right down into your belly. So your inhale, the belly expands. Your exhale, the belly deflates. The inhale, the expansion of the belly. The exhale, the navel to the spine, expelling the air fully. And continue with that breath. You're going to take hold. I'll just show you the first finger and thumb of your right hand, and taking hold of your left wrist. So it's like you're using your hand to draw, your right hand to draw your left hand down. So focusing on drawing the left hand down towards the ground, taking inhale as you exhale, you tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. And that right hand can just be real easy with it, nothing too extreme. Trying to encourage a little more space. And keep the head as it is, and just turn your head so as if you're looking down towards the right foot. Keep the knees soft. And then gradually bring the head back, and then as if you're looking up and over your left shoulder, just a little, just enough. Gradually head back to center. Release the grip around the wrist. This time the left hand grabs the right wrist, first finger and thumb, and encourage it to come down. So pulling the right hand down towards the ground, and then lowering left ear, left shoulder. That soft bend in the knees. Breathing length into the right side of the neck. And then the gaze as if you're looking down to left foot. You feel that go down into the back of the neck a little. Area where we hold tension, restriction. Giving it the right position to stretch, to release, and the breath. And then slowly you turn as if you're looking up and over, but just slightly up and over that right shoulder. And then gradually head back to center. Really stir both arms alongside your body. When you take an inhale, raise the arms up high. Take the left hand to the right elbow. Take the right hand on top of the left elbow. On your in-breath, lift up out of your waist. Soften the knees, and on your out-breath, take a lean over to the right side. So breathe all the way down the left side body. Keep leaning over, keep finding that space. And on the in-breath, the inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, pull the arms behind the ears as much as you can to really open underneath the armpits and open across the chest. Bring the arms forwards. So keep the grip of the elbows and then give yourself a hug. So you're going to wrap the hands, grabbing the backs of the shoulders. So really kind of pulling the shoulder blades apart. Take an inhale, lift the elbows up, soften the knees, look up. As you exhale, pull the elbows in, round the spine, tuck the chin, pulling the shoulder blades apart. So like I said, creating all this space in the mid-back, in the shoulders and the neck today. Do the same again. The inhale, the elbows lift. Just enough. The exhale, the elbows draw in, round the spine, tuck the chin. Take one more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Lift the arms up. You're going to take the left wrist behind the right and actually clasp the hands. So interlace your fingers. From this position, step your left foot behind your right foot. Take an inhale, lift up and lengthen out of your waist. Take an exhale, take a lean over to the right, taking the left hip to the left. Side body stretch all the way down that left side. Keep opening through the chest. Try not to round forwards. Just keep grounded through the feet. Focus on finding length. Push into your feet. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, uncross the feet. Release the grip of the hands and allow the arms to relax. Close the eyes, take a moment, inhale. Exhale. So we take it to the other side. Take an inhale, lift the arms up. This time right hand takes hold of left elbow, left hand on top. Inhale, lift up out of the waist. Exhale, take a lean over to the left side. Some of these movements are very subtle, very small, but incredibly powerful to find space in these areas of tension. It can be caused by sitting on a computer, driving, sat on a sofa, any of those things that require sitting down for long periods of time. A lot of the front body becomes tighter, the back body becomes lengthened. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, bring the arms behind the ears a bit more. Really stretch the front body. Stay with the breath. And then the arms come forwards. The right arm on top of the left arm. Give yourself a squeeze. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Take an inhale, elbows lift. Take an exhale, pull the elbows in, round the spine, tuck the chin, pull the chin in. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Inhale, lift up, elbows rise. Keep the soft bend in the knees, the tuck of the pelvis. The exhale, the elbows draw into the waist, the tuck of the chin. Take another one like that, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up, this time right wrist in front of left wrist. Take the right foot behind, interlace the fingers, take the right foot behind the left foot. Inhale, lift up out of the waist. Try not to stick the butt back. Can you tuck your pelvis so you're finding length and a straight line in your body? And then the lean over to the left side. Or the side you haven't done. Again, lift up out of seeing feet, finding all this space underneath the armpit, into the side body, maybe the outer hip a little, pushing feet down. Another breath. And then gradually come back through center. Uncross the feet. Release the arms. Take an interlace of the fingers behind you. And if you're not already, then step to the front of the mat. Keep the knees, the feet about hip width apart, the soft bend in the knees. On your inhale, just lift the chest, lift the heart. Find that space. Draw the chin in. Remember, don't force your body, take your time, use your breath, the position of the body, the pose, to create the space rather than the battle, the fight. Inhale, lift your chest a little more. Exhale, bend your knees, loads, and fold forwards. So if you can, you keep the hands interlaced. Work on really, as much as you can, draw the heel of the hands away from the hips, if that's available. Bend your knees low so you've got the tension out of the hamstrings. Take another breath here, inhale. Exhale. Release the grip of the hands. Take them to the ground, stay in this forward fold and interlace the fingers around the nape of the neck. Bring the elbows in towards each other and encouraging more length into the spine. So you're not pulling, it's just the resistance, the extra little bit of encouragement of space. Release the grip of the hands around the neck. Bring your hands to the ground. And we're simply going to step back and come onto all fours. So palms of the hands are spread. Move a little through the spine. Let's find some cat-cow here. Inhale, lift your gaze, arching through your back. Exhale, tucking your chin, rounding your spine, pushing the ground away. Same again. Inhale, look forwards and up and arch. Exhale, tuck the chin and round. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, look forwards and up as you arch through the back. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, push the ground away. Make your way back to center. Take an inhale, lift the left arm up high. Take an exhale, feed the left arm underneath the right armpit, drop down onto the left shoulder, left ear. And then extending the right arm forwards and finding this space. Relax the left fingertips and breathe into the back of that left shoulder. Can you draw your shoulder down away from your ear a little bit more? So just slowing everything down, less of a flow today, more of just a release and openness into this area that we hold so much restriction and tension. Giving it just the time and the space to open and release. Stay with it. Two more breaths. One more. Right hand comes back. Push back up onto the hands. Before we switch to the other side, we'll continue to find more space and length in the chest. So begin to take your hands forwards, keep the hips above the knees and just begin to extend. So you don't need to drop too far, just enough. Maybe the forehead finds the mat here. And maybe you creep the hands forwards more if that's an option. Now try and squeeze rather than just letting the elbows flare out. Can you actually turn the elbows down and notice how that creates more space into the backs of the arms and the triceps? Whatever you're doing, wherever you've got to, you can place something underneath the head here. That can also help. Just breathe. Give it time. Give it breath. Walk your hands back, take your time. We'll simply take it to the other side. So the right arm lifts up on your in-breath. Feed the right arm underneath the left armpit on your out-breath, dropping onto the right shoulder, right ear, extending the left arm forwards. Make sure that right shoulder is relaxed, so you're not drawing it up to the ear, but you're actually creating space in the neck. Two more breaths. One more. Bring your left hand back. And again, make your way up, all fours. Take another stretch into the chest. Gradually become more and more open, so walk your hands forwards and wider. Wider as it gives you more space. Now dropping chest to the ground, hips above the knees. Be aware of where you go to. Maybe the head goes down, maybe the chin connects, maybe. But that's quite strong, that's quite powerful, but we're all different in our bodies to find where you need to be in your body to find that release. Broaden through the upper back, the mid back, give it lots of breath. One more breath here. Walk the hands back. Take your time to come out of that. I feel quite powerful, quite strong. Bring your knees together. Sit the butt back towards the heels. Take an inhale and lift the arms up. Take an exhale, pull the elbows down, cactus your arms. Now turn the elbows forwards and the fingers back so we kind of find more space. Open up the heart, maybe the gaze lifts. Bring the palms of the hands together to touch. Take an inhale, push the heel of the hands forward so you're rounding through the back. Reach the arms up high. Lift, 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 put through the heel of the hands. And then exhale, pull the elbows down as you cactus through the arms. Try that again, so bring the hands together. Interlace the fingers, push the arms forwards, tuck the chin round through the spine. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Let's take one more like that, so bring the hands in together to touch. Interlace the fingers, push forwards, tuck the chin round the spine. Lift up with the arms, pushing the heel of the hands up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. From here, inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, take hold of opposite elbows. We're going to work a little through the spine. So kind of like churning, I call this churn the pot. So just come in circular motions. Don't worry about how it looks. Just kind of work on how it feels. Just a little movement into your spine, finding some release. And then take it back the other way. One more here. Release the arms down. And then make your way down forwards onto your belly. Take the arms and make them into a cactus. So you've got a 90-degree angle in both elbows. Now bring your legs together, squeeze the legs together. Push the tops of the feet down. Now we're going to keep the forehead down. We're just going to create a little bit of strength into the mid-back. With the forehead down, can you lift the elbows off the ground, the hands off the ground, and squeeze your shoulder blades together? Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, lower. Don't worry if they don't come too high. Just make sure you use the muscles and not sinking to the joints. Inhale, lift the elbows, the hands up. Exhale, lower. You take one more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Well done. Take a bend into the left knee. Keep the right arm as it is. Use the left hand when you take a roll over onto the right side, finding a space into the right side of the chest. So roll over, take the right ear to the mat. Make sure, just check out the right arm, make sure you've got a 90-degree angle in that right elbow. And then the left hand can come to the ground, forearm to the ground to support you as you just create some more space into the right side of the chest. It should feel kind of a little more open, hopefully now, compared to perhaps when you began the practice. Just taking some time to just release and breathe into this. Trying to soften and surrender into the ground. Often we can be in this kind of fight and battle to stop anything releasing and opening. Actually, what you really need right now, what your body really, really needs right now is a little bit more breath and a little bit more time to release, to soften, to open. Take one more breath. Take a roll back onto your belly. Take the left arm at 90. Take a roll over straight away. We're going to roll onto that left side. Left ear to the back. Feel the stretch. You might feel a difference, a change, and compared to the right and the left side, that's really normal. Don't beat yourself up on it. Don't think your body is completely out of balance. It's okay. The right and left side are different. The yin and the yang side, the masculine and the feminine side. Sun and the moon, our right side, our left side. We're working on creating this balance with the yin and the yang, but you're never going to feel exactly the same because they're completely different energies running through each side of the body. So the right side is the yang side, the masculine side, the left side is the yin side, the feminine side. Just in case any of that stuff interests you. Take 2 more breaths. One more. Take a roll back onto your belly. From this position, we're literally going to roll all the way over onto our backs. So, without too much fuss, we'll get there. And create some space into your lower back now. So extend your left leg long if that feels okay. Draw your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. You're going to draw the right knee across the body to the left side. Try and draw the right knee higher than the hip, because this will create more length and space in your lower back. And the right knee might touch the ground. It might not be anywhere near the ground, and that's okay. You might even bring your hand underneath the knee to support it. Or if you have a block or a cushion, like a yoga block or a cushion, placing that under the knee can also help. Right arm, if you can take it out long to the side, then do. And you might find that the knee is lifted, or the right hand is lifted. So you might find one side doesn't touch, and that's okay. Just do your best to find the length, as long as you're feeling the release and the stretch. Mainly into your lower back, but probably more than likely also into your chest. And your gaze could be up to the ceiling, or you can take a turn of the gaze towards the right belt. Take another breath. Roll it back onto your back. Just give both knees a squeeze here, just to realign, helps to realign the spine. And then the right leg extends forwards. Left knee draws to chest, inhale. As you exhale, take the left knee across the body to the right side. The left arm out to the left. Find that twist, that rotation. And the same with the gaze, either up or to the left arm. Another breath. Come back through center. Squeeze both knees into your chest. And just draw the knees real wide. Take hold of the backs of the thighs and draw the knees towards the armpits. Flex your feet. So you're pointing the soles of the feet up to the ceiling. Now here might be enough, or you might take hold of the outer blades of your feet to pull the knees down wider. Keep the chin tucked, the spine long. Maybe a little rock side to side, or just be static and still. And then the knees, draw them into the chest, give them a squeeze, give yourself a hug. Just take a little roll over onto your right side, away from your heart. And using the support of the hands to rise yourself up to a seated position. Sit up tall, palms of the hands facing up, close down your eyes. And the palms of the hands come together. And thumbs to step into your heart space. Just bowing your head to your hands in gratitude of your practice. Gratitude of your practice this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.